can see all my things went out. This video, I want to talk about the future of commerce. I want to talk about the future of commerce. Watch this woman as she's celebrating a free bottle of water.
So guys, the technologies are everywhere. So let's get some water with this machine. For example, we get some... What would you like to drink? Let's get some water simply. You press this one. No phone, no cash required. Simply press, scan your face and get your bottle of water.
请面向屏幕。
It's coming! Thank you! That's so convenient. The first time I see such a machine without any devices to pay. Wow!
Now, there's a lot of people that will be afraid of the cashless society, the central bank digital currencies. This was in China. So this is a woman in China looking at, oh, look at me, I didn't have to buy anything. Here is a grocery store. I believe this is in New England. Watch this, commentary follows.
I need my own QR code. How do I get my own QR code? How do I get my own QR code? I have to have my own QR code to come into Whole Foods?
Means you don't have to stand in line when you leave.
What do they do? They just what?
It
What
just
do they?
knows you have it because it scans it.
It knows you have products?
Yeah, it's like the Wi-Fi or whatever it is. It scans the products.
Whoa. And this is the future of grocery stores?
Who's doing that?
Whoa. Who did this first? Where in California?
Yeah, so Whole Foods, no tracking, or all tracking. You just got to get a QR code and go in. Couple different thoughts on this. Very quick. This is why we live local. This is why you localize your food systems. Food security is national security. It's one of the greatest ways to make sure that you are unconquerable. If people can feed themselves, they will not be conquered. They will not be defeated. They can hold out, forever. Now, that is sensational sounding language, but it's not intended to. Because if you are a free person, then you should want to be vigilant. You should want to provide for yourself in ways that, one, give God the glory, but two, are most resilient. See, what we've got right here is we've got a dependence. We've got a reliance on other people in the sense that it's become so automated. And what this is going to do, when you get to where you can just scan a QR code, go through and just kind of pick stuff up, and you don't have to pay cash, people are going to lose the familiarity with money. They're going to lose the concept of transaction. And if they lose the concept of transaction, then they will be able to be putting themselves, they will allow themselves to be put into a position where there's no more transaction. There is only obedience. There is only you do. See, one of the functions of currency is the free choice, the self-determination to participate. If you get rid of currency, you're really diminishing self-determination. You're really diminishing what it means to be a moral free agent. Because if you've insulated people from understanding and have the vigilance of what their money actually gets them, then you're phasing them out of what the money represents, which is trust. That trust is aggregated and earned by their participation in some regard. In other words, this is exchanging your trust and the trust that you build for participating in a commerce or in a society, and it's exchanging it for what the government's giving you. And if the government or the banks or whatever are giving you the ability to freely take this or that, the natural human condition is going to go, it's like water seeking its own level. It's always going to go downhill. It's always going to be moving until it can be rest. And then if here's free food, just scan your code and go do the stuff. All you have to do is to take these shots. All you got to do is live in this box. All you have to do is not watch this show with the bearded combat veteran who talks about Jesus in a box. All you got to do is do this stuff, and you can walk into here and be free. You can be free, and everything's free. This is concept of a 15-minute city where you can find anything within 15 minutes of yourselves. It's really like this big, long, drawn out slog fest to get people to make themselves rats. Like, how do you make yourself to become a rat in a box where you can find your rabbit, your hamster wheel, your water bottle, your little pellet food, and your little bed of straw? That you've got it all right there in your box. You got everything in your box. That's what this is. Reject this at all costs. Reject this at all costs. This is why we live local. Hey, thanks for watching. Wanted to point your attention to the Live Local Field Manual at livelocal.store. This was my creation, integrating military experience with the ability to have asymmetric responses against the godless commies, the tyranny of the day. If you look around the world and you see that things are chaotic and you don't know what to do, this is an action book. 1,000 steps on how you, a fellow nobody, can do something in your life right now without spending a whole lot of money to change the way that you see things, to change the way how you build your family, political outcomes, generational wealth, all sorts of stuff. It's a return to origin, returning to a simpler way of life, and that is the Live Local Field Manual. Get yours at livelocal.store. God bless.